Good morning. It is another day of working in the shop, and as requested, we are back on the spud truck, and we got some big things today. What we have here is a mock-up of the drivetrain. The doubler and transfer case, that's actual parts. But this is a hollow transmission and just one of our core engines. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in the spud truck so that we can figure out the motor mounts and the transmission cross member, so that when LT gets back with the real engine and the real transmission, we'll be able to just pop them together. So step number one, we got to remove this front clip, which should be easy because it's just barely put on.
So basically, this thing's gonna be a wax fruit bowl.
What he's trying to say is, this is gonna look right, but it's not.
We're gonna remove this thing that spins the axles. Look at that.
Accoutrements. Should we take out that carrier bearing bracket?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna leave it here for a second.
Here.
Till we know whether or not we need it. Peanut, this is unacceptable. You understand?
Hey.
Get him. Oh, you guys already took the back drive shaft out?
No.
Somebody did.
Apparently.
Like,
I think it took itself out.
no, this thing was spinning.
Oh, no.
So Colin probably took it out.
A little while ago, we went on a job and we had to fix a Jeep with the Carnage welder. Carnage just sent me some gloves, and I'm gonna be using them. They're super nice. Oh, that was bright.
We got these motor mounts from Barnes 4-wheel drive. Check them out. They've got stuff for your old junk. They've got stuff for your new, nice stuff too. After you get all the parts that you need and you go to checkout, enter the promo code MORR and it'll get you 10% off. And that's quite a bit, especially if you get all the stuff you know you need. So the first time we took this out, we found the suspension was too soft. And so we put some stiffer springs in and we found out they're way too stiff. So I'd rather be a little bit too soft than a little bit, or than a way too stiff. So we're gonna take these out and put the soft ones back in.
The weight difference in these springs is insane. These ones are a lot lighter. All right. The front end is done on this thing. Now to move to the back. Beautiful.
All right, I got done welding these, and as you can see, there's pretty good warp in those. So we're gonna put these two back to back and run bolts down on them and try and straighten them out. These are so hot. So hot. What are you touching? That's about 800 degrees. You will have a blister. Let's go do something else. All right.
Looking good, looking good. Keep on coming.
You just gotta be careful. This thing's really thick.
Yeah.
Hold on here. Okay, whoa. Oh, like a glove.
Okay, you gotta go down a little bit.
Okay.
Rhett, get under there and put that jack straight back.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you got gobs of room.
It's pretty nice and cool under here, actually.
Keep coming back. Okay, stop right there. Rhett, you've got to start jacking that up as high as you can. No, that's not gonna work.
Right?
Yeah.
Can you keep going up?
Yeah.
Okay, stop for a second. Jake, can you go down? And let's just see if we can get this to rest for a second.
Nope, Red's off the jack. Okay.
That's okay. Let it down, Rhett, and get the jack in a better spot. Okay, go up. Yeah.
Is this a 6?
Okay, just hold it right there.
Yeah.
Okay, set this down really gentle, Jake.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
You are
Okay.
hitting firewall.
Go up, Rhett.
Yeah.
We gotta figure this out.
All right, you know things are getting serious when my dad says, hand me the plasma cutter. He's cutting out part of the cross member so we can sneak that motor in, and then we'll finish building the cross member later. Make everything fit snug.
Okay, give me a big hammer. Hey!
Get it?
Okay, let's see if this will drop in.
Nice and easy.
I'm worried about exhaust.
Keep going. You are resting.
Well, this
on
is
it.
touching everywhere.
Everything's fine.
Okay, lift it up a little
There's
bit.
lots of room right here, though. That's nice.
Just a little bit. Okay, stop right there.
Oh my goodness. It is a new day. We are back on the spud truck, and as you can see, there's no motor in it. We ended up taking it out this morning. We cut that out so the motor will fit. Caitlin's gonna paint it.
Bob Ross.
And me and Jake are gonna put fish plates on the frame. My dad is at lunch with one of his sisters and he'll be back in a minute. So Flog got these cut out for us. They're another fish plate for the front end of this. These are gonna hold this there because there's not enough metal. Do I start it like this and bend it around? I'm gonna start it like that. When I say tack that up at the top. Okay. Nice. All right. I hope Caitlin and Jake have been practicing their welding because they're going to be the ones welding this on. And if it falls off, their fault.
I've not been practicing.
I can't promise they'll be beautiful, but I'll promise they'll be there.
Broke that weld. That's okay. That ain't going nowhere. Okay.
Calling approved.
We're gonna have Caitlin do the other side now.
I have to put a jacket on. I don't have strong arms like they do. I get burnt.
I've been gone all day. I am finally here. Let me know how these guys did while I was gone, because all I can go by is looking. So it looks like Colin got this all cut out. He got that put in. Man, they did a nice job smoothing that out. All right, we've got to reinforce what's left of this. This was once a mighty cross member. Now, not so much. In the last video, Caitlin was missing for a while. We got a lot of questions. Where's Caitlin? And I'll tell you where Caitlin was. Caitlin was down in Farmington, New Mexico, dominating the rocks in her rock buggy. What'd you get?
I ended up winning second place this last event.
Second place. So second place, the time last event, you won second place. The time before that, she won first place. But you've been like placing your whole life.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Check out some of this footage. This is pretty awesome.
Good morning. It is a beautiful day. And as you can tell, we're not in Utah anymore. I am currently at the Grand Nationals rock crawl competition in Farmington, New Mexico. No, this isn't any regular competition. This is the big finale. This is where drivers from all over the West and East Coast in the United States come together for one last competition. Nationals holds a very special place in my heart. First of all, this event, and I'm actually sitting right here, is where I rolled my XJ off a 30-foot cliff about 3 years ago.
Whoa! Whoa! You're fine! Hang on! Hang on! Are you okay?
Better have gotten that on video! I'm so grateful that I get to come back here multiple years after that and still compete and still have fun and have a good time. So, let's get on to this weekend.
And we're back. I need you to make that out of 3/16. See those holes? Cut them out with plasma cutter. Exactly there. Weld that whole plug weld in, and then I'll hammer this over. Yeah. Just like that, the stay slipped away, but we'll be back tomorrow like that. All right, we've got the motor sitting on the motor mount, and Colin's down here working on the transmission mount. And Peanut's just trying to keep us from working all together.
All right. Let me tell you all what's going on right now.
I've got these cut out, and I've measured them, and I know where they're gonna go, so I'm gonna go weld these on, and then we're gonna take this cross member, which is right here, hold it up there, mark the holes, and then we'll drill the holes in this, and we can bolt everything together. Cross member's tacked in, and now we're just getting the transmission mount connected to the cross member, and then we'll weld it all in.
Really?
Okay, I'm gonna need a deep socket 5/8. Carefully go set this up to where it can be welded together. This would be perfect. Just a tiny bit of work and this is perfect. Weld those in there. That'll give us all the support we need. All right, we're gonna get those beefed up. Then we're gonna put the cross member in and we're gonna see if it works. All right, I got my inspectacles on. Gonna do some inspecting. Okay, Colin. I need this last inch up here welded. That side, this side's done. This side only missed 1 inch. That's not too bad. So come on and buzz that in, and then let's do this. Woohoo!
Okay.
All right, it's just sitting there.
Oh my goodness.
All that work just to get it to set there. And now we gotta pull it out and weld all the motor mounts up proper. Like pull the whole drivetrain out. All right, we have got a few questions, and what's unique about this question I'm about to answer is not only have I read it in the comments, but I have met people on the street that have said this. They said, Matt, why did you stop doing off-road recoveries? All you're doing is shop builds. And I was thinking about that, like, what's going on here? And the only thing I can think of is you're only watching the Sunday videos. That's the shop build. That's this one. So if you're watching this video right now and going, man, he's not doing off-road recoveries anymore, every Wednesday and every Friday, we show at least 1, sometimes 3 or 4 jobs per video, Wednesday and Friday. If you go to Trailmater YouTube channel, just click on that, and you go to videos, every video that Rory's put out is here in chronological order, newest to oldest. So if there's any that you've missed, you can go back and see them. Now you can also organize them by popular. See which ones are the most popular, right there. You'll never miss a video again if you know that. We'd love to stay and keep working on this because we need to, but I just got a call and I've got to go do it. Proof that we're still doing off-road recoveries. Let's do this. I'm taking Rhett. I don't know where we're at. It's been a couple of days and there's been jobs and people in and out of here. Colin's off doing a motocross, like competing in a motocross race. Rhett, where's Rhett at? Homecoming, day date activities? I don't know. But we got Rudy here. Hi. And Caitlin.
Hi.
And Janelle.
Hey.
Peanut. And Higgins is here somewhere. So we're good. We got a couple things going on. All right. So we came in early and got these motor mounts done. They are strong. They're just not pretty. And that's the way we like them here at Matt's Off-Road Recovery. But that's completely mounted up. We got our new springs in for the pre-runner. Look how tall these are.
Those are tall.
Be awesome.
Those look good.
I want to get these on and test it because it's driving me nuts. So, Caitlin, we're going to do that in a minute.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Rudy has got an engine to build for the duct tape drags in Tucson.
Yep.
All right. I think we already told you that, but you got 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Whew. So I got to help him with that too, because he's racing a Corvair, a 1965 Corsa 140.
Yep.
Race car. Okay, slow down. That's it. We have that totally under control. This. All right. Did a good job cleaning this. So here's the deal. Let me tell you what happens when you have kids. When you have kids, you raise them and it costs lots of money because you have to take care of them and give them stuff. And then when they grow up and move out, they come home and you still have to raise them, which means you have to take care of them and give them stuff.
Hey, it's only your fault I'm here.
See, he's blaming me for the whole process.
One's out.
All right, let me show you what's going on here. This spring is the original spring, and it seems to be the right spring rate, it's just too short. So I bought this spring right here, which is the right height, but appears to be the wrong spring rate. Enter spring number 3. The right height and the right spring rate, I think. We're gonna try it. Oh my. You're gonna have to pry that up on there. It's okay, I have a prior. It's okay, I have priors.
Working on that again, huh? Yet I bet you're all done with that.
Not yet.
Okay. Tighten all bolts.
Yeah. We'll see where it goes.
All right.
Here's that.
Thank you.
All right.
That looks good though.
Let's go take it for a drive. I might have just got high speed. I always seem to get myself in trouble, even when I know how to stay out of it.
We only got stuck once.
We did get stuck.
I was getting worried.
Yeah, we got stuck.
High centered.
Teeter totter.
Yeah.
But driving driving off the road through the ditch over the curb, it doesn't care.
You could barely feel
It just eats it.
It just
Yeah.
it just goes.
I think it's right where we want it for training.
Yeah.
I think so.
141 degrees. I like that. Okay, we have got to get a cooler on this. Much as I want to keep playing with the pre-runner, we got to get back on the spud truck. And here's what we've got next. Everything. We've got to do everything. And if we're going to get everything done, we've got to start with something. And what we're going to start with is take the bed off, and then we need to take the tilt off because we need to flip it over and get the slides put on the bottom. So that means more mag drilling. And
Hey,
were
I
we
like the
drilling?
mag drill.
We were drilling and tapping, weren't we?
Yep.
So that means more drilling and tapping. We've also got to mount the splitter. We've got to put we got to measure for drive shafts. We have also got to do some more welding on the axles because we're not done with that yet. And I think we need to do some more stuff. So let's start there.
Got it.
There we go.
Woo! Okay, that's one step down. Now we got to get this thing, flip it over, push the spud truck into the shop.
I remember when we had to put this in and it was not fun.
Hey, we're off. The mat straps are like a Swiss Army tool of strap. You can use for everything. Get yourself one at matsoffroadrecovery.com. All right, so we got the bed off, we got the boom removed, and then the bed ram thing flipped over, ready for drilling. We could work on this outside, but I'd rather go inside, so let's push it in.
It's Friday, and so over the last hour, everyone has slowly been disappearing, and so it is now just left with me and the mag drill. A few weeks ago, we took these sliders and we installed them on the underside of this bed, and so now we just flipped it over and we're gonna do the same thing on this side. So for the next little while, I will be using the mag drill and we'll just getting it all prepped and ready for Monday. Okay, I just got done drilling all of the holes, and I have to say, I don't know why it took us so long to get a mag drill in this shop. They are so user-friendly and so easy to use. That wraps up today. We'll see you like that.
Good morning. There has been a whole weekend happen since we were in the shop last. Rhett has school today. I wish he was here to tell you about the mistake that he made in the sand dunes where he had to call his mom and dad out to rescue him. I'm going to show you that right now.
Alright guys, I woke up today and said I have a bright idea. I'm gonna get some cool pictures of my car on the sand dunes. Well, I got some cool pictures, but we're stuck. Called my parents to see if they'd come help me, and they were nice enough to say, we'll come get you, Rhett.
We got him out.
This is what it's like raising my kids.
Corvairs, this is a first though. Corvairs in the sand dunes.
When Rhett gets back here, we'll let him defend himself. So hold your judgment until you hear both sides of the story. So Colin's been up at a motocross race. He wore himself out, so he's not here today. That's the thing about vacations. Sometimes vacations are so good, you have to miss work when you get back from them. But this is our crew. We've got Jake of all trades right here. He's going to be working on this. We have got Caitlin. She's the brains behind this operation.
Oh,
We're going to
that's
be...
a lot of pressure.
What are you guys working on?
So last weekend, we drilled all these out, and now we got to tap them so that we can put the sliders back on.
So we got sliders top and bottom. This is actually upside down right now. There's a little bit of work left to do on it, and we're gonna let them do it. Oh, let me tell you what I'm doing. So I made a decision, I don't know, over the last couple of days, that I'm going to the duct tape drags because I want to watch Rudy race his Corvair down there, and I want to hang out with some of my duct tape friends. So let me show you what we got going on here. We're building a drag racing engine.
There's not a lot that sets it apart from a regular engine, but still,
let's get these torqued while we're thinking about it. So you need to do the math.
I'm about halfway through the first one, and I've got a lot more to do, so I'll be here a while.
I had to cut this outside today because Rudy's working on his engine in there, and I didn't want to get a bunch of stuff in there. But the weather today is awesome. It's starting to become fall here. It's like 70 degrees with some cloud cover. Good day for chopping. All right, now that I got those plates cut out, we're gonna be slapping them right here, welding it up, polishing it up so that the frame can slide right around this region. I think that'll hold.
We just realized, Rudy just realized, we left these plugs out. So you can say, well, Matt, why didn't you just put them in? This is for these are the main oil galleries. Like this is, if you don't leave these in, you'll never have any oil pressure. The problem is they are right here. So we're gonna have to take this off and just rotate it.
On a positive note, Rudy, this looks really clean.
Well, thank you.
You recognize this block?
No.
This is the Jake Party block.
Oh.
Oh, if you haven't had it, great. So I need an 11/16 socket on an impact and a 5/8 socket on a ratchet. Okay. I think we can get it in. Ugh. That was my fault. I should have remembered that.
Now we know.
So
You have to put these in. These are the first things you have to put in.
Yeah. After the case is clean, you're ready for assembly, put those in first. The next first thing is the camshaft, which obscures them.
Doesn't even know we were in there.
Piece of cake.
So I've been away for a couple of weeks, and they have gotten a lot done. First off, this thing. It looks so much better. I gotta try out these seats. Really hugs you. I feel like I could go fast. The coolest thing they've done since I've been gone is this. I cannot wait to see this thing racing down in Baja. We have a lot of work to do before then.
All right, I gotta go to the parts store to find some parts. My crew's working so good, I'm just gonna leave them here working. I'm gonna take the worst guy out of the shop.
What have we missed?
Not much. I'm still tapping.
I've got this stripped out drain plug. I didn't do it. I bought this way. I'm gonna fix it.
Hey, it worked. We got these cool tapered bolts with the sliders. Caitlin's tapping it in right now. I'm gonna chase her around with these sliders, get this thing flipped over.
He's probably gonna catch me. I'm not going very fast.
You're gonna start cutting in there? Oh, that's the right one. That's the right size all the way through. It worked.
It's in. We're installing it for the final time.
Yeah. I hope so.
I know it feels like it's been all day, and it almost has. But I finally finished tapping and all of the sliders are installed. I only broke 2 taps, which is pretty good for my first time.
Here at Good Enough Machine and Head Work, let me show you what's going on. These heads are an unknown head that we got from somebody in a, it was actually gifted to us. But I can tell just by pushing on these that we don't have the 90 pounds of seat pressure we should have. It feels more like 60. I don't even know what to call these, but they're a very high spring. They're like 105 seat pressure or 110. It depends on the spring height. But here is the one of the springs we took out, and here's one that we're putting in. So, like I said, here at Shooting from the Hip head rebuilding, we just took these off and we put these on and crossed our fingers, and they could be right.
They could be.
Oh, I see the real welder got here again. Hello, Rhett.
I'm just a self-trained professional.
Savant.
What?
He is a savant.
I don't know what a savant is.
He's the first part of that, the part we didn't say.
What's a savant? I don't get it.
All right, how was school, right?
Good?
I hear you got some footage for us.
Maybe. Next time it rains, I'm going to successfully finish my Corvair on the Sand Dunes mission.
What was the mission?
To get cool pictures.
With Matt's off-road recovery?
No.
We're waiting for your defense. Is that your defense?
I have no defense. I had a soft spot and it just sunk.
So this engine came to us in a condition that most would refer to as a basket case. And anybody who knows anything about old anything, if you get it in pieces, in boxes or baskets or bags or cans or whatever, they don't go together like they do if you just take them apart, rebuild them, and put them back together. So this is taking more time than we anticipated.
By
But
2 or 3 days now.
But luckily, yes, luckily, we are going to persevere.
Okay, so now that all the axle mounts have been welded, we can take the telehandler, flip this thing around, get one step closer to this thing being done.
They caught me off guard and Jordan flipped this thing by hand. Camera wasn't even rolling, but you just have to trust me.
Oh, I like it. No, it fits.
Good morning. My dad is not in the shop today, or currently, so you get me. Sorry, that's just the knockoff version, pretty much. But I'm using my dad's shop space to put this Corvair motor together, and I am in the way of all these. Yeah, it's working.
Except for me, I'm not working at all right now.
Get back in there, Jonah. Go. Rudy, these lifters are a little fancy. I'm concerned.
I'm not concerned at all.
Where'd
This
you
is
find
a
them?
racing engine. These were given to me along with the Corvair that we're going to be racing.
Oh.
So we figured we'd give them a try. We've never run these kind of lifters before.
I hope they're not just an eBay special or something.
They look good though. They're orange.
Jake.
Man, that's a shame that these things are gonna be hidden behind a valve cover, but Rudy will know how rad they look while he's driving it. But anyways, Rudy gave you the rundown, and now we're gonna gear up for the showdown. Let's go out here and see what we got going on. Okay, so we got Jordan over here. He's welding up a Popemobile. He's actually installing a Jungle Gym set so that we can go to the off-road games for 2025. He's throwing up convertible tops. We're caging them up. It's gonna be fun. Wait for the off-road games 2025. We hope you see you there. As you guys saw in the Sunday video, we took this thing out for some testing. The whole crew, even my man Dylan over here, the camera guy, this gentleman right here got some seat time, and he got a better seat. He got a better time than I got. That might be a dark horse racer right there. So what we're doing today is freshening up the power glide on this. We're gonna give this thing a bath, a nice spritz. We just pulled this out of our Racing Connex and it's covered in smudge. So we're gonna de-smudgify this today. Kind of just church it up a little bit. We're gonna bedazzle it. So we'll be back here in a little bit. I'm gonna spray this down and then we'll come get you guys and do some more shop stuff. All right, now that that's all washed, the reason why we were washing that is we got to pull this thing apart. We got to put some JB weld on it, drill some holes, because we're putting in a transmission cooler. Because the last time we went out testing, the temps were getting spicy, and we need to take those things down.
Look, one more part on it. Been like an hour.
Okay, stick your finger in there and tell me when it starts compressing.
Started compressing. vacuum. Okay.
There you are. Top dead center, number 1.
We were close. All right, we're about to start it up for the first time. It's just gonna, it's gonna be easy.
Should we kind of strap this? You just hold on to it. Things are crazy. I don't know if Rudy's even going to be able to race in the duct tape drags. It's hard for me to say that. That's why Jamie calls it the duct tape wars. That's easier to say.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going down there no matter what. I want us to check that out and see what's going on. But it is running. It's showing promise. And he'll get to race it no matter what. Thanks for watching.
Let's see. No,
Hi, Peanut.
we're not started.